Okay, so as I'm looking at this, sure that I have, okay. All right, so how many oxygen molecules? You see the word molecules.
Mm-hmm.
What number do you use whenever you see atoms, ions, molecules, or formula units? You know this.
I don't know this. What? Wait. Okay. So you said what number do we use for
Atoms, ions, molecules, and formula units. Look at the screen and it might trigger your memory. 6.02. Nothing?
Oh, 10 times 10 to the 23rd.
There you go. Molecules is equal to 1 mole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's the conversion factor I need. Are in 3.66 grams of O2. I see G there. I see grams.
Mm-hmm.
Grams means I need to look at the what?
At the mole, right?
Everything's a mole.
Oh, yeah. You need.
Whenever you see grams, you need to look at the periodic table. So let's look at the periodic table and look for oxygen.
Okay.
So what's the mass of oxygen?
15.99.
All right, so I'm going to round it up to 16.
Yeah.
How many oxygens do I have?
You have 1. Wait. Nope. Yes, 2.
I have times 2. So what is that going to equal? 16 times 2.
16 times 2, that will be 32.
32 grams is equal to 1 mole, right? Because everything equals 1 mole.
Yeah.
Until we get to stoichiometry, which is next. Okay. So let's go back to the question. Now that we have our 2 conversion factors, we can look at the question. We have this conversion factor here with 32 grams per mole. We have this conversion factor here. Okay. So, how many oxygen molecules are in 3.36 grams of oxygen? What's my starting number?
3.36.
So 3.36 is going to go over 1. If I have grams on top, what am I put on the bottom of the next one?
Mole.
Whatever's on top needs to be put on bottom. So if I have grams on top, what do I put on bottom?
Oh, grams.
Grams. Look at our conversion factor. Which one has grams on it?
The 32.
32. So that 32 is going to go on the bottom with the grams. 32 grams is equal to what?
1 mole.
1 mole will be on top.
Okay.
Okay, so are we at molecules yet?
No.
No, that means I need another line. So I have moles on top. What do I put on the bottom of the next one?
Mole.
Mole. How many? What number always goes with moles?
1.
1. All right, so we're trying to get to molecules. What number goes with molecules?
Yes, Dad. Sorry, my dad walked in.
Okay.
What number goes with molecules? 6.02 times 10 to. Wait. Yeah.
Good.
Times 10 to the 23rd.
All right, so we're going to put this all together and put it in our calculator. Let me erase this portion so that way it's not our way. All right, so we're going to go from left to right. 3.36 grams. 32 is on the bottom, so we're going to divide by 32.
Okay.
And then 6.02 is on top, so that means we're going to multiply by 6.02 exp 23.
6.02 exp 23. I got 6.32122.
6 point what?
6.321 to the 22nd power.
Times 10 to the 22nd
Yeah.
molecules. Do you remember doing this now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so I'm going to erase what's on the screen, and then I'm going to start over on the next one, okay?
Okay.
Just so that way we don't get too cluttered. All right. Move this up. All right. Find the mass in grams. Mass in grams, we see grams, what do we have to look at?
The periodic table.
Very good. Then we need a periodic table for this.
The fluorine is 19.
So we're doing F2, and it's 19. How many fluorines do I have?
2.
2. So what's 2 times 19?
38.
Very good. So that's one conversion factor that we're going to need because of the fact that it said grams there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it says of 2.00 times 10 to the 23rd molecules. Molecules tells us what conversion factor?
Moles.
Everything goes to moles, but what's the number for molecules?
Oh, 6.22.
6.02 times 10 to the
23rd.
23rd. Okay. That's my other conversion factor, as sloppy as that is. Oh my goodness, it's so sloppy. All right. So, what's our starting number? What's the number that's going to go over 1?
38 grams.
What's our first number that's actually in the question itself?
Oh, 2.0 times 10 to the 23rd.
That's right, 2.00 times 10 to the 23rd over 1. We have molecules on top. What are you going to put on the bottom of the next one?
Molecules.
Molecules. What number goes with molecules?
6.02 times
Very
10.
good. And what's going to go on the top here?
Moles.
1 mole. Very good. All right, so now we have moles on top. What am I going to put on the bottom of the next one?
Moles.
Moles. What number always goes with moles?
1.
All right, we're trying to get to grams, so what are we going to put on the top?
38 grams. Right?
Mm-hmm. All right, so to do this conversion, we're going to go from left to right again. 2.00 exp 23 because it's times 10 to the 23rd.
Okay.
Divided by 6.02 exp 23. And then you're going to do times 38.
12 point, there's a lot of numbers.
Because there's 3 numbers here, let's just give me 3 numbers.
Okay, 12.624.
So 12.6 grams of F2. Is this coming back to you a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, you want to do another one?
Sure.
Okay, let's erase what I have. So that way we don't get it in the way. All right. So, determine the number of molecules. What number goes with molecules?
6.02 times 10 to the 23rd.
6.02 times 10 to the 23rd is equal to 1 mole. All right. 14 grams of nitrogen dioxide. Now I see grams.
Go to the
grams tell me to do.
Right, go to the periodic table.
Go to the periodic table, that's right. So I need to find nitrogen.
Nitrogen is 14.
I have 1 nitrogen.
And oxygen is 16.
I have 2 oxygen. So 2 times 6 is 32. That gives me 46, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I have 2 conversions here. I have the mass one and I have the molecules one. Look back at question 3. What number goes over 1? What's my starting number?
2.014, sorry.
14.
Looking at number 2.
No worries. 14 grams over 1. We have grams on top. What do I put on the bottom, the next one?
Grams.
What number goes with grams?
46.
Okay, 46 grams is equal to what?
1 mole.
1 mole will go on top. So the grams cancel now. Now we have moles on top. What do I want to put on the bottom, the next one?
Moles.
What number goes with moles?
1.
Okay, so I'm trying to get to molecules. What number goes with molecules?
6.02 times 10 to the 23rd.
Okay, so it's going to be 14. 46 is on the bottom, so we're going to divide by 46.
Okay.
And then we're going to times by 6.02 exp23 because that's on the top.
That'll be 1.832 is the times 10 to the 23rd.
And that will be in molecules. How do you feel about that?
I feel good with that one. I also wanted to refresh about balancing chemical equations.
Okay.